Okay, so it's October here in Western Canada, so it is chilly outside. And I'm thinking of ways, hey, how do we give people heat? People are still renting tents, surprisingly. Not a lot of people, but you know, this could be a quick upsell. Hey, do you want a heater? And a logical upsell, not one of those Mr. Lube upsells where, you know, they're changing your transmission fluid and they're not even doing it. This is, hey, we're going to provide you nice warm heat. People are going to love your booth at the event because it's, you know, they can warm up a little bit. Now, my question to you is this going to burn down my tent? You can see how it kind of operates. It just sticks on the top of propane bottles. Doesn't really matter what size, 20 pound, 30 pound, 40 pound, 50 pound, 60 pound, 100 pound propane bottles, and you're good to go. I also have one, it's still in the storage unit, that has like a double head. So it has two heads and then one valve going into it. And yeah, that's kind of how it, let me get some sun on that. Kind of how it looks, very simple. I mean, the classical way to heat them, and there's still danger issues, is using indirect heaters, for example. You have a 100-pound propane bottle because it sucks up propane quite quickly. And like an LB White, those things are thousands of dollars to buy, even used sometimes. And they work fantastic. They're indirect, so all the propane sort of outside your area and then it gets ducted in. But it's extremely expensive. It's going to be a $200 rental at the very least, but more like $300, $400, $500 rental. I mean, there's other options, for example, like this, right? But take a look at the plug. You know, this is not going to work. Who has plugs like this? You know, 220 volt, 25 amps. I think it is 30 amps, maybe. I forget. So, no one has plugs like that. So electrical is not going to work, even though you can get those cheap, or those 1500 watt electrical heaters. So the smaller ones you find at department stores, but they don't put out any BTU. You know, they don't put out any real heat compared to gas. Or that one, for example, is 4,500 watts. So yeah, it's going to put out a little bit of heat. But anything like this, you know, you start getting into those numbers where, you know, it's going to start keeping that area a little bit warm. So let me know your thoughts. Like, I really want to know, is this a problem? Because, I mean, honestly, these propane tanks, you know, they kind of, maybe I can get some sort of something to sort of put the propane on, some sort of anti-propane bottle tipping thing. I mean, that can't be hard to make if I can't find one. Also, I did find something like that, but in kind of like a more modern, cool form. Let me quickly show you here on Amazon. I'll link it in the description as well. And I'm thinking of renting these out as well. Here, let me see. Look at that guy. Look at that. It's pretty cool, no? And it's 113, I don't know if you can see it there, 113.09 Canadian. So it's not too crazy, but I don't know if I can rent those out for more than $15 or something like that per day. Maybe I can try. But yeah, again, I ask you guys, what's going, like, you know, should I be renting this out? Is there like a danger issue, a danger factor? Again, you have the patio heaters a lot, you know, in tents and stuff like that. Oh, did I talk about those? That's another option. But again, those patio heaters, they're not easy to transport. They're 8 feet tall, and sometimes we have to disassemble them, and they're kind of finicky to turn on, and they're also tippy. I would argue they're more tippy than just a propane bottle when one of these on the top. Now, those tents that we put these in, if we're putting it into a tent, you know, they are fire rated. They have coatings on there that, you know, it really just probably discolor the wall. But I don't want a discolored wall, let alone the wall burning down and potentially, you know, even if it has a fire rated coating, there's still potential of the thing burning down. So, yeah, again, let me know your thoughts. Or let me know what you do to heat your tents, and these would be good for those smaller pop-up tents. Guys, take it easy. Sub to the channel if you're new, and let's make some money. Let's get some business done.